see here.
All right, so behind me, if you want to take max one pull, that would be great. If you are in Rutland, now is the time to start heading to your safe spot again. As many walls between you and the outside is moving extremely quickly. Imagine yourself on the highway right now driving. That's around how fast this tornado is moving right now. So it's got some legs on it. You don't want to think, okay, I'll be fine in a few minutes. You want to be in your safe spot now. Byron, you should have been there minutes ago. Rutland, people who live in Rutland, you need to be there now.
All right, let's go.
Streets, Ben?
I'm sorry, Courtney.
No, you're A.
We're looking also, just watching in West Bibb, coming over 475, just to mention, keeping an eye on some of this stuff to see if this is rippling. It pales into comparison to what's going on here. This is a very dangerous situation that's going on in Byron right now. Northern Peach County, crossing over 75, 49, where all that comes together. Do not be anywhere near this. This is right over downtown Byron right now. And let me know if you get that Warner Robins camera, do we?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a G.dot cam too. We have to have one here, unfortunately.
Let's see here. Again, Byron, tornado emergency going on right now. You've got to be down anywhere east and northeast of there. There's the Macon Sky Cam up right now, so that's rain there. Nothing going on here downtown. Again, the ones we're focused on are the ones that are in the biggest trouble right now. And we have numerous counties under warning. Let's go back down. I don't want to spend too much time in one place. I want to show you here again as you get into Dooley, Crisp County, heading into Pulaski and Wilcox. Tornado warning for this. May stay south of Hawkinsville, kind of heading toward Pine View. Abbeville, this is already run south of Rochelle. It's probably going to stay south of Abbeville for the most part. They're going to go into Dodge and Telfair counties in just a little bit.
We got the Sky Cam now.
All right, hold on. All right, let's go.
Man, I can't move it yet.
You can't. Oh, you can't move it yet. Yeah, we're going to go up, and we're going to be looking right over here where these scud clouds are. It's very likely we may be able to see this.
All right. We're going to veer to the left here. I'm trying to decide, Ben. What do you think? If that's a low, it's kind of right above your head right there. Should we keep
Think it's back here? We're looking west. We need to be looking more northwest, don't we? Yeah. It's probably going to be rain wrapped.
Is that it right there?
Go up. Let's see. Let's go. Going up to where the iris eventually will settle in on it and maybe able to see it. Let's just get less ground. I don't see it. It's in there somewhere though. All right. We'll check back in with that in a second. Tell me if you find that. I'm going to go back to the radar. Obviously, we're not able to get in touch with anybody right now because they're in a dangerous situation, but we will be checking in very shortly with Peach County and Byron especially. Awful place to be on I-75 right now in that area. If this holds, this will be going right toward the airport here in just a little bit. Unless it's still doing more of that east turn, it may stay south. But this whole area, South Bibb, getting into northern Houston County here. I think what we're doing is we're looking here a little bit west-northwest, and we're trying to see through probably some rain. Although you should be able to see it.
I think they just extended that one.
Because we're even looking at it from the notch. We're up underneath.
Right.
Here, take the Sky Cam again, Ben. I'm looking at a few things. It's really hard to tell what you're looking at, but a little bit of shading there. See right there? You see what I'm talking about?
Right here?
Yeah. I mean, it's tough to tell if that's a rain shaft or it's a little hard to get oriented, but
That very well could be, that could be it. Look at this monitor here. We'll just have to keep watching. I mean, you could probably try to zoom and see if you see any movement or
I'll
any
zoom in
debris.
a little bit closer.
Let's see if we see any debris out there wafted.
Looks like that may just be rain.
That's hard to tell. kinds of
Tornado,
sounds. going over.
cancels tornado warning for Chris.
That's good news. We'll take that. Crisp County tornado warning canceled. But you're still under warning for Wilcox, Dodge, Telfair, and Dooley, and Pulaski, and in the northern part of Wilcox again. But this right here, this one's nasty. Now these right here, we can't really get a good shot at them because of radar issues, but we know for a fact that this one here in Peach, heading in, look at the rain that's coming down in around the airport in South Viv right now. Heavy stuff. And you can see the notch right in here. So let's go back and check velocity. We've seen.
Wait, Ben, I think we got a better shot on the sky cam now.
Hold on.
Well, that's looking more so like a lowering.
Yeah.
Right in here.
Yeah. Again, it's tough to tell what's rain and what's low clouds, but somewhere in there.
See this monitor a little bit closer. What?
Tornado warning for Macon County? Is that what you said?
Just going to use tornado warning for Macon and Sumter counties.
I think this is the lowering right here.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be somewhere in all that.
Yeah.
Do you mind panning up just a little bit? If we can get on up in the clouds a little bit, the iris may adjust a little bit and we can maybe see it a little bit better. Almost 2/3 sky, 1/3 ground. Well, what we do know is we're looking at it. We just don't know if we can quite pick it out. But it's in this.
Yeah.
And it is still holding together. Very powerful. Let's go back.
And you saw how quickly that was moving across the screen. I mean, that was 10 or 15 seconds
Oh,
when
yeah.
we're moving the camera. So this thing is flying. So if you're in one of these warnings...
It's already over, Byron.
Yeah.
It's past that. It is now up on the Middle Georgia Regional Airport. It is heading into the Houston, South Bibb border right here. And let's do a little check here on some of this. Still well over 100 miles per hour on gate to gate. And still having a tough time staying in its polygon here. It is not running straight up the gut of the fan here. It is turning like this. Should go north of Robbins Air Force Base in a little bit, but it is going to get a piece of the airport, it looks like here, in just a second.
It's got a report of hail in Centerville. So that's that same storm.
Check,
So
I don't know, we may end up looking through rain, may not be able to see it, but it wouldn't hurt to take Macon Skycam and point it south.
okay, I'll look at
See
that.
if we can, we're probably going to be looking through too much rain. Yeah, we're going to be on the north side of it trying to look through it.
Yeah, I think we'll have better luck from the other one.
The Houston County, Warren Robinson would have to pick it up.
Our GDOT cams are acting up too.
We're waiting, you know, our newsroom is trying very hard to get in touch with anyone in Peach County, the Byron area.
Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, so here's the water tower right here. Let's see if we can, that's booking it right there.
It's hard to keep up with it when you're zoomed in, so I'm gonna back it up and pan over right. Bear with us while this autofocus isn't. Poor placement on the water
It's
tower
right
there.
behind
I think
the water
that's
tower.
it.
That's it.
You can see in the cloud structure that's clearly the part of the storm that's rotating. So it may be obscured by the rain shaft, but somewhere in there, I think that's what we're looking at.
Behind that water tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see once it comes out on the other side here. We'll be able to keep an eye on
And
it.
that'll be in like 20 seconds because this thing is moving.
Again, the actual tornado on the ground is moving at 55 miles per hour with winds way above that. So coming out on the other side here, it's not right behind the water tower if you're watching. It's just we're looking way ahead. Crawford County 911 reports damage. Reports from both Peach and Crawford counties. At least 2 homes destroyed. One at Wesley Chapel Road near the Peach-Crawford line. 2 deputies reported seeing tornado on the ground. So at least 2 homes destroyed. Crawford County 911, both Peach, let's see, reports damage from Peach and Crawford counties. Yeah. This is serious right here. Let's go back. I don't want to cut away, but I've got to look and see where on the radar, tell people who's next. If you're around in South Bibb, northern Houston County, stand by. Let's take you in here. Very serious tornado, still going. right over the airport right now. Look at the Middle Georgia Regional Airport. So it is coming right over there. We'll be checking in with that in just a little bit because
we got it on the Skycam. You can see the wall cloud, and it's not super clear to see the funnel, but you can see the rotation that's going on in the wall cloud, and then extending down. There's the rain shaft, and somewhere in that rain, it's probably going to be rain wrap, but somewhere in there, rotation is still strong enough. I would say there's probably a tornado in there.
Got that look, didn't it?
I mean, that's the wall cloud. That's textbook right there.
And look at that. Let's go. Yeah, you almost have to keep moving.
I mean, it's hard. I'm zoomed in pretty far trying to look at this from the Houston Medical Center, but it's moving at 55. So again, anywhere in this warning, we're talking about towns it's moving through right now. Anywhere in the warning, you need to be sheltered now, and it's going to move through real quick.
Just to see, I wonder if you zoom in at all, would it get any clearer? Could we at least see things
I'm going to
moving?
try. It's hard to keep up with it.
Tornado warning for Dooley, Houston, Macon, Pulaski, Sumter until 4:15. That's a new one.
All right.
That rotation looks pretty good too.
Let's go back to that.
Pushing into Dooley.
Let's see. All right, so
It's trying to focus.
in. It doesn't have anything to focus on. We'll work on that. Let's go back. So that was a new one there for Dooley.
Yeah, go check out Dooley County. Just about to enter Dooley County.
Well, here's an overview. I want you to be able to see what all's going on and see that this is not a line that is clearing and we get to do an all clear or anything like that. There is still, unfortunately, more to come. You look back around Columbus. Yes? Okay, let's go. Peach County video. Once again, just in case you're joining us, Crawford County 911 reports damage from both Peach and Crawford. At least 2 homes destroyed. Wesley Chapel Road near Peach Crawford line. 2 deputies reported seeing tornado on the ground there. Look at there. There it is, guys.
That's it. Wow.
Oh my God.
That's it right there. My goodness.
Where's that? That's from Peach?
That's Peach County. Okay. Lori Smith sent it in. Thank you, Lori. We have a confirmed tornado for sure on the ground.
And that's what it looked like in Peach County. Remember, it was really closer to Byron when it started to ramp up the rotation, so it looks real kind of skinny there, but it could have been even bigger when it moved in.
Right.
Yeah.
Got a little further on the track.
That's a good point. Yeah, well, that's confirmation right there. Wow, this thing is still kicking it. It is now moving. It has already crossed the airport, heading into western Twiggs County. It is almost bypassing all of Bibb County except for the southern point right there. Heading over Huber, about to cross over I-16. So if you're on I-16 or about to come through Twiggs County, one way or the other, do not go anywhere near there. This is not a suggestion. Do not do it. If you know somebody heading that way, it is incredibly dangerous to be going up and down 16 right now.
Yeah, so if you're listening on the radio right now and you're in that area that we just talked about, I would pull over, and if you could find like a gas station or something to go into, you do not want to be a car in those areas that we just talked about. So certainly that's something we're watching. Maybe we could go back to the, so here it is. So
That's
yeah,
in Dooley County.
this is the Dooley County storm. Maybe we could go back to the one that is, either way, for that one, Byronville is kind of right in the
That's
path of
moving
that
at
one.
50 miles per hour. too.
Yeah,
That's a
all of
quick
these
one.
are just booking it right now. So Byronville up to Unadilla, and Unadilla, you see this warning, and it looks like it's a ways away. These are moving so fast. We were following that one storm with the Skycam. You saw how quickly that was moving, so you need to be sheltered there. Yeah, maybe we can do a path there
Sure.
and set it at like 55 or something.
That is a crazy looking one coming to Dooley, yeah.
Yeah, we might need to
All right.
focus on this one. So
So 4 o'clock.
Byronville, it's showing 347, 357 for Pinehurst, and about 4 o'clock for Unadilla. So all of those areas, don't wait another couple of minutes. You need to make sure that you're indoors right now. Get an interior room, bathroom, away from windows. You guys know the drill with that.
Hey
but
guys,
that's
gate to gate shear on that storm, you're talking about 116 miles per hour.
That's another one.
Yeah, so, we're looking at these gate-to-gate shear numbers all the time. We talk about quick spin-ups.
And-
This is not one of those days. This is, the serious business right now where these could be some stronger, longer track tornadoes. And that's why these warnings are so long, because these things could stay on the ground and they're moving
All right,
really fast.
I'm
There's
sorry.
2 more tornado warnings that just popped up just to our west.
Okay, all right, let's go back in. Does anybody have I'm sitting in there up there. Hunter,
No.
anybody have anything on I-16? Do we have any GDOT camera? Are they messing up?
They're not working so hot right now, but I'm going to look again.
We might could try one on the Skycam again and look back that way. It is just north
It's
of
just
Robbins
moving
Air Force
slow.
Base right now. I'm sure the sirens are going off all over the place right now with this thing coming across. This stretch of I-16 right here from Bibb on down into Twigs right here is an incredibly dangerous place to be. So if you know about where all this is, you need to stay away from this area, because hopefully if you know somebody that's driving, call them, whatever you have to do to tell them not go through that area, because we're talking about there's a new tornado warning that now has all of Twigs. They just stretched this thing way out into Wilkinson too. They're knowing that this thing is going to hold together.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is they're saying we're going to go all the way through central Georgia with this thing, because there is nothing stopping it. This thing is still rotating. It is clear of South Bibb now, but it is in Twiggs County. Probably going to ride north of Jeffersonville here.
It said confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado.
That's the wording?
That's the wording.
Confirmed large and dangerous tornado. Another picture from Peach County. What do we have, Sierra? Yep, there it is again. All right, so this is Peach County, folks. This is confirmed. What we're seeing, not just on the radar, is a dangerous tornado that's out there. Now that we've seen videos, pictures of this, at least 2 homes destroyed in the Peach Crawford area, and I'm sure more examples of this will be coming in as we go through the coming hour or so, as they're able to assess the damage. And it's still going. This is not something that's over, all right? That will get fixed pretty soon.
Speaking of Jeffersonville, the rotation is probably going to pass just north of there.
That's right.
Berkeley.
Between Myers Snow and Jeffersonville, I think.
Yeah.
There's a new one. What's this? Tornado Potts, Hellfair Wheeler. All right, so they're going severe thunderstorm warning with that one. I'll take that, Carl. Okay.
All right, so here's a traffic cam. This is the I-16 at Marion Road, and we showed you what that looked like when the tornado warned storm was moving directly through. And I would say that this Skycam location was really, really close to the tornado itself. So you could see nothing, and now, clearly, it just looks like a rainy day out there. But that shows you how not only reduced the visibility will be when these are moving through, because the rain is so torrential, but there is no way you will be able to see a tornado moving at 55